What is up, all my hope healers and hope dealers? Welcome to my YouTube channel, my PhD, my prison history diploma. I did 10 years and 8 months in Florida Department of Corrections, and I've been out for over 15 years now. Woo, woo, raise the roof on that. And I am so glad that you guys are here today. Thank you so much for being here. So I was thinking about what this video is gonna be about today. And I was thinking about, my gosh, there were so many hurdles that I jumped. And each hurdle that I jumped, my legs got stronger. So let me be very specific. There were so many people that told me there were things that I could not do because I was a convicted felon, okay? And I'm just gonna put it out there, exactly what was told to me. So for example, when I was leaving to work release, which work release, just so y'all know, it's 1 foot in, 1 foot out in the system. You actually get to go live in, it's definitely still like a prison type of environment, but there's no fence, and you actually get to go work in the free world, and you give the prison system 60% of your check. But you know what? It was worth it to me. So as I was leaving for work release, a lieutenant specifically made his way over to the van that I was leaving in, and he said, "Hey, we're gonna leave the lights on for you." And all I did was smile. And I remember thinking, dude, every time I turn on my lights to my beautiful house that I'm gonna buy, I'm gonna thank you, Lieutenant, for motivating me to dispel that lie. So there's lie number one, okay? Lie number two. When I got out of prison, I was told basically, it was just a common conversation, a common theme amongst people that were incarcerated, like, oh my gosh, where am I gonna get a job at? Nobody's gonna wanna hire me. I had double whammy on me, okay? I not only was a formerly incarcerated person with felonies, but I also had a 9th grade education. So according to statistics and what people say, I shouldn't be a homeowner. And I also, according to statistics and what people were trying to say to me, I shouldn't have been working at a corporation that's publicly traded, that's a $17 billion company. Yes, I worked for a huge corporation. They did a background check. And because of the fact that A, the universe has our back, y'all, and B, I believed in myself, and I did not believe the information that another human that didn't have my greater good, they weren't looking out for my greater good. I chose to not believe those people. I knew that I believed in me and what was going on in my inner spirit. I just didn't know what to call it, right? So I didn't know it was spirit. I didn't know it was inner spirit. All I knew is I had this beautiful, burning, knowing desire and motivation that I was gonna be greater and better than anything that any human being ever tried telling me. It just wasn't going to penetrate into my soul. No way, no how. Okay, and when I say that I jumped a lot of hurdles, that's the way I look at things at life. Life happens, right? And when life happens, I don't think of it like, oh my God, it's an obstacle. I look at it like a hurdle. And each hurdle I jump, my legs get stronger. And let me tell you, I say, thank you, universe. Thank you, God. Thank you, higher power. I just learned another lesson, and I just got stronger. I suit up and I show up. So another thing that was told to me is I would never own a passport. I would never be able to get a passport. Well, not only do I have a passport, but I am so blessed to be a resident of Mexico. Why? Because I chose to not believe those lies. Instead, I chose to believe that there was something greater and better for me than what was being told to me. Okay, I chose to not live in fear. I chose to live in faith. And I also chose to live in a belief that there was something greater in my life than what another human being was trying to tell me. I worked for a $17 billion corporation, like I said, and that corporation, by all sight and reality, or people's perception of reality, I should have never been working in this huge corporation. I shouldn't have even gotten through the background check, right? I didn't know anybody there. I didn't have people in departments, but what I did have was I have a God that's very big, and our higher power, universe, whatever you want to call it, very big, and it's always for our greater good, my greater good. Not only my greater good, but your greater good, right? These miracles, these things that happen in my life, these things that the hurdles that I get to jump and my legs get stronger and I get to pass along this message that you can be and do anything you want to be. You are the author of your own story. I get to share this with you because it is not only for me, this is for you too. We can do anything. We are the author and creator of our story. I get to wake up every day and create the day that I want it to be. I can create it into this beautiful, amazing day, or I can create and go into a fear mode and believe everything that's being shoved down my throat, y'all. Because there's a lot of distractions out there. And one of the biggest distractions is mainstream media, the TV. It is called channels for a reason. It is channeling information to you. I strongly recommend, and this was a game changer for me, is to turn off the TV. Give yourself 2 weeks to get away from the TV. Listen, it's not easy at first. I was a TV person myself, but once I got away from the TV, it was like I detoxed all this negative, fear-mongering energy and started creating an even greater story for myself. My story I was creating was already great, but then it really got greater once I removed all that stuff being fed to me, right? Through the TV channel, through the TV. TV is not healthy for me. It's not healthy for my mind. It tries to tell me how to think. And part of my freedom is being able to think for myself and not getting fed stuff through mainstream media. Freedom is our birthright. I love freedom, and I know you love freedom too. And I firmly believe that as a collective, cohesive humans, we can do anything through love and faith in ourselves and faith in a power greater than ourselves, God, higher power, whatever you want to call it. It is there for our greater good. You get to choose if you listen to it or you listen to people that don't have your greater good and your good intentions. They're not thinking about how can I help you. There are people in this world that want to take from you. And then there's people in this world that want to support you. And I believe firmly that if you're on this channel, you are a supporter, you're a healer, you're a light worker, you're a warrior, and you're a freedom fighter. You didn't get here by accident. You're on this channel, you're on this video right now because you know in your heart of hearts that you are the author and creator of your story. And together as a team, we can do anything. What's going on out there? Listen, I'm hearing all sorts of things about what's going on. It sounds very fearful, but this is what I can tell you. And please let me breathe this hope. Take this hope inside your spirit and your soul. I didn't beat the odds by accident. I beat those odds because I worked for it and I believed in myself and I believed that there was something greater inside me. Just like you need to believe in yourself right now. You deserve it. You are worth it. You are worth living a very happy life. None of us are stuck anywhere. That's the biggest lie. We are not stuck in that job. We are not stuck in that country. We are not stuck in that marriage. You have a right to change things if you want to. It is up to you. You have to make that decision first in your mind and then take the action steps. And I don't know what your action steps look like. I know what mine looks like. And I journal. I tell myself positive affirmations. Another thing I want y'all to think about, and this is scientific, you can actually Google it, you can do your research, but also, I mean, this sounds funny or kooky, but water has memory. So when I'm drinking my water, I find myself saying, thank you, water. I love you, water. Thank you, water, for giving me the right energy. Listen, y'all, water is part of our DNA. It's part of our makeup. We're 70-80% of water, and the more water you drink and the more you talk good to yourself, the more you're going to rise up to meet those goals that you know you can get to. Listen, deep inside your spirit, you know that that dream, whatever dream you have inside your heart, it wasn't put there by an accident. It was put there because that's your dream, that's your purpose, that's who you're meant to be. You know where the bulk of the wealth is at, y'all? It's in the graveyard. It's in the graveyard, buried with the people that didn't step into their dreams within their heart. I believe in each and every one of you, and I believe that together we can do anything, anything. I love all of y'all. Have a really good day, and just know, start off with knowing that I believe in you, and every day believe in yourself. Those positive affirmations, they're gonna change your whole entire life. Do I ams. I am excited to live my life. I am a creator. I am a co-creator of my life. Listen, y'all, we're gonna be able to conquer anything together. Let's just do this together and love each other. Thank you so much for being here, and have a really, really good night. I love y'all. Thanks.